Well, good evening, and thank you all so much for being here. It's been so pleasant walking around and talking with everybody, old friends, and getting to meet some new people, and finding so many really fervent supporters and people who really want to get involved in politics in this state. Like myself, that's what I want to do. Not that I haven't already been. Let me tell you why I want to run for governor. I believe we have a fantastic opportunity right now, an opportunity that doesn't really present itself all that often. The bottom side of an economic cycle is something that we've known about in these United States, in every economic community, anywhere they've had free enterprise, forever. And there is a very strong opportunity that happens, and I'm here right now because I don't want us to miss this opportunity. This is not a time to say, oh my gosh, we're in a state of panic. What are we going to do to fill this great deficit? And where are we going to find these taxes? This is the time to say, all right, we've been riding high for a long time, and we've let some fat slip in. We've let some problems slip in. This is the chance to rethink the way we do things. And I am not going to let this chance go by. I'm going to be mayor or governor. I've been mayor. I'm going to be governor during this time, and I wouldn't miss it. And I want to tell you, I have been mayor. I was mayor of North Las Vegas for 12 years. And this is hard for me to say, that my campaign staff keeps telling me to do this. But it's hard for me to say this. I'm not asking you to take a chance on an inexperienced person or someone who can't do it. I can do this. And all I have to tell you is look back and see that I've done it. That I took a city, and this is not a small city either. 216,000 people makes North Las Vegas, in the top 150 cities in the whole United States. Ran it for 12 years, and it was a better place when I finished than it was when we started. And I'm proud of that, and I'm proud of the condition we left it in financially and vision-wise. I want to tell you that it's very important that we change the reason why we choose leaders. You know, shame on us as voters and as business people who support politicians for putting people in office for something other than their qualifications. Really, we need to look back, and I made this joke all of the time. When you look back and say, what does it take to get elected? Well, being qualified certainly isn't one of the characteristics it takes to get elected. But we need to change that. We need to say, we want people qualified who can lead an organization. That's what we need to have up here. And we need people who are willing to set vision. And I want to tell you, this is a tough question to answer. Because if you're looking for a good manager or good legislators, look for people to hold management and legislative roles. They will carry out exactly the vision you create them to. People will work hard all day long with or without vision, but they'll get something accomplished if they have vision. I want to tell you a quick story. My very first year, back in the end of '97, my very first year as mayor, I was presented with our staff's first go at a new budget. And I looked at that budget, and in the budget there was less than 1% of our general fund to be spent on parks and recreation, on new parks and recreation. And I looked up at the wall where we had all of the priorities and vision statement of the city, and it said high quality parks and recreation. And I looked down, I looked back, and I said, well, we're lying there or we're lying here. And we've got a problem. And the first one is, obviously, as a council and staff, we're not buying into that vision, so we're going to recreate it. We're going to create it in a way that people buy into a vision. And we did. We changed it a little bit, but we spent a week working it till we bought into it, till we believed that vision. So that when a budget came before us, it either matched our vision or it wasn't our vision. And North Las Vegas built one park between 1974 and 1994. And from 1997 on, we built more than a park every year because our vision and our budget matched. That's how it has to work. Let me talk about an economic vision for just a second. Let me tell you something. I don't have a crystal ball, but I can tell you something that is happening. We will recover. Okay? As a nation, we will come back. But we have to make a decision then in Nevada whether we want to be the first to come back or the last to come back.